large grocery store in his town. He is a proud Muslim who respects Islam and loves Prophet Muhammad. One day, Abdullah was ready to go to work. As usual, he put his belongings in his locker. His colleague, Maria, greeted him.
Good morning, Abdul. How are you doing?
Good morning, Maria. I'm well, thank you.
Oh, what picture is that?
Oh, this is a picture of my prophet surrounded by his 9 wives.
Why are they all undressed? Are they having an intimate party?
Yes, you're right. According to the authentic hadith of Bukhari, the prophet had intimate relations with all 9 of his wives in one night. He truly is my inspiration. I would like to be a macho man like him, inshallah.
Oh, really? Have you heard about his encounter with Al-Zut?
Al what? What encounter?
Well, he met the men of Zut in the desert at night, and they rode him all night long.
What? What are you talking about? How dare you speak ill of my holy prophet?
No, I didn't make this up. The source is valid and trustworthy. I can show it to you. Just meet me after work.
Okay, but you had better be prepared to prove your accusations.
I'm no expert on Islam, but I know quite a bit about Al-Zut. Just Google it.
After work, Abdullah and Maria met.
Okay, this is from Hadith Musnad Ahmad number 3788. One night, Prophet Muhammad and his companions performed the Isha prayer not far from Mecca. Abdullah ibn Mas'ud was among them. He was a young man in his early 20s and one of the early companions.
I would like to take a walk with Abdullah bin Mas'ud tonight. Yes, Rasulullah.
The 2 men walk into the desert night. They kept walking until they reached a wide open plain.
Bin Mas'ud, stay here. Yes, Rasulullah.
Then Prophet Muhammad traced a line around bin Mas'ud with his finger.
Sit down here. Stay between these edges. Don't go outside or it's over for you. Okay, Rasulullah.
The Prophet went a stone's throw away. Bin Mas'ud watched him anxiously. Then, out of the darkness, a group of tall, thin, naked beings resembling the Zut people came to him.
I have never seen anything like them. That's astonishing.
Then, the Prophet started to recite the Surah Ar-Rahman from the Quran. The creatures went crazy and started climbing over him to ride him.
Oh no!
Whenever the Prophet recited another verses, the creature became wild again and rode the Prophet wildly.
الرحمن علم القرآن خلق الإنسان علما البيان الشمس والقمر بحسبان والنجم والشجر يسجدان.
Then some of them started coming toward bin Mas'ud.
Oh no!
Oh, I think they left already. What are you trying to do with me? Why are you looking at me like that? I have to protect my holy hole so they cannot corrupt it.
When they realized that they could not ride bin Mas'ud the way they do Prophet Muhammad, they left him alone. Despite sweating and being in pain, the Prophet continued to recite verses from the Quran.
Oh, I'm so tired and in pain, but I have to continue. I can't understand what the Prophet said. It's a terrifying yet amazing sight.
After hours of recitation, his face turned pale, his eyes went white, and he could no longer speak clearly. This event has been happening all night long. When morning broke, the creatures began to disappear. Then, the messenger of Allah returned, exhausted and in pain from how they had ridden him.
Indeed, I am exhausted. Those guys hurt me all night.
Then Prophet Muhammad put his head on bin Mas'ud's lap. That's the story of the Prophet's encounter with male beings resembling al-Zut.
The hadith doesn't say that there was any sexual penetration. The jinns were just excited to see the Prophet recite Quran verses. You're exaggerating and blaspheming my holy Prophet.
Although it doesn't explicitly mention sex, it says that they rode him. This can be understood as sexual intercourse, as it was described in the same way. For instance, Tafsir al-Qurtubi, in the Quran, Surah Sad, verse 23, says,
The Arabs alluded to women as ewes, or sheep, in that they are calmer, more marvelous, and weaker than men. They also possibly alluded to women as cows, mares, or she-camels, since all of these animals are ridden.
Long before al-Zut hadith was written, the Arab people generally understood that the word yarkabun had a sexual meaning when used to describe riding a human, such as a man riding his woman.
It's far from the truth. The jinn swarm toward the Prophet because they admire his recitation. Besides, prophets are masum, meaning infallible and divinely shielded from sin or harm. Quran Surah Al-Ahzab, verse 33, says that Allah purifies the Prophet.
If there was no penetration, why did the Prophet complain that he was in pain from the way they rode him? Besides, you know the people of Zut are known for their eternal erections. Ibn Abu Awn, in Kitab al-Tashbihat, said that the Zut's penises never wane or subside.
They are jinns, not people.
Even jinns have penises.
The hadith states that bin Mas'ud did not see their genitals. How do you know that the jinn has a penis? Have you had sex with a jinn?
No, but that's what Tafsir al-Quran Surah al-Isra, verse 64 says. A man came to bin Abbas and said,
Ya bin Abbas, my wife woke up with a flame of fire in her vagina.
That is from genies having intercourse.
Who are their children?
Those are the effeminate ones.
Ja'far ibn Muhammad related,
Indeed, Satan sits on a man's penis. Whenever a man does not invoke Allah, that is, say, Bismillah, Satan comes upon the man's wife while they are together, and he ejaculates in her vagina just as a man does.
So, whether they are men or jinn, they have genitals. Maybe bin Mas'ud didn't see them because it was dark.
Look, Maria, as much as you want to deny it, Prophet Muhammad was a straight guy. He wasn't attracted to men. As I told you before, he used to have sex with all 9 of his wives in one night.
Strict heterosexual man won't rest his head on a guy's lap. He did that with bin Mas'ud in al-Zut event. He did that too in a different occasion with Dihya al-Kalbi, the most good-looking man in Hijaz. That's his habit. The story is from Hudhayfa ibn al-Yaman, a companion of Prophet Muhammad.
One day, I came to Rasulullah for some matter, hoping to meet him alone. When I arrived at the door, I looked and found a curtain covering the door. I raised it and was about to enter. Then I saw Dihya sitting beside Rasulullah, and Rasulullah sleeping, and his head was on the lap of Dihya. When I saw that, I left.
You see, the Prophet had a habit of sleeping on Dihya's lap in a closed room, alone with Dihya. This is not the behavior of a heterosexual man.
That's Shia literature, and we Muslim Sunni reject it. You know what? I know when you lie, whenever you open your mouth.
This historical event is recorded in the Hadith. After all, Muslims certainly wouldn't lie to discredit the Prophet, would they?
You're lucky there's no blasphemy law in this place. If there were, then you would not see the sun tomorrow.
Yeah, that's exactly why we need to keep Sharia law away from this country.
Garbage!
There you go, fellas. In summary, I think Prophet Muhammad might get assaulted by male beings who resemble al-zut. Because, first, we have proof that the word yarkabun, or ride, was used in a sexual sense before the hadith was written. Second, al-zut is described as being sexually potent with permanent erections and being naked. Third, Prophet Muhammad experienced excruciating pain after being ridden all night long.
It's amazing how much a K-pop girl like her knows about Islam. But then again, it's so easy to find anti-Islam information online nowadays.